Oh boy, another Persona 3 Reload video again? I wonder what this could possibly be about. Well, I can tell you, it's not about this user, it's about the hate that this user is getting. And if you see this tweet, or the people who I'm criticizing, no harassments. You have criticism, that's fine, but no harassments. Now, going to the main topic of this video, it happened on day one of Tokyo Game Show. This one Twitter user wanted to show their love of seeing a character of Persona 3 having an LGBTQ plus flag on their back. Just a little bit of love, nothing more, nothing less, and all of a sudden, hatred comes towards them. You see comments saying like, ugh, I hate the fact of how modern games are being super progressive these days. Uh, Obviously, that's the 25th anniversary logo, duh. And if you're an Atlas fan, you see this type of criticism way too many times, and it's happening again, and it will happen in the future. I will never forgive Atlas for the inappropriate jokes they made towards the LGBTQ plus community. Let's start off with that one. First of all, as a person who's on the spectrum, I never really gave a shit about those jokes, and I still don't to this very day, and I won't in the future. If you find that completely offensive, and if you can't find it in your heart to just forgive them, but don't forget, don't buy this game, don't buy past games, don't buy future games. When Persona 6 comes out, don't buy it. When Shin Megami Tensei 6 comes out, don't buy it. When Re Fantasy comes out, don't buy it. It's just that simple. The same thing could be said about people who are upset over a pin, referencing to a real life community. It's just a reference. And who cares that that's there? Why should you even give a shit? Look, I get it. Whenever you see a super progressive reference or content on there, you would think that, oh, it's going to turn all bad. Sometimes it might, but it's not because of the case of them being woke or, pardon me, was being super progressive. It's the case of bad writing or it wasn't entertaining. I've seen this many times before, and there are times when the content is good, but not because it has super progressive themes in there, but because the people who made it gave a shit about the content that they were making. That's the only thing that I and many of you should actually give a shit about. I want to see more good writing, more good directing, more good video games, movies, and TV shows. So this remix of Persona 3 looks like it's just gonna be a mostly faithful adaptation, except for the fact that the FemMC and some of the other stuff that Atlas has announced was not going to be in the game. If I want to play a more faithful adaptation with the regular version of Mass Destruction on there, maybe it will be in there, or maybe it won't, and this is the one that they want to stick with. But if I want to play the original with FemC and Male MC and some of the other content that wasn't gonna be in Reload, I'll just go buy the PlayStation 2 version. I got PlayStation 2, and even if it does cost a lot of money, hey, at least I have everything that I want to play and to be able to accomplish. It's all right there waiting for me. And for anybody else, if you don't want to see that or want to be able to play the remake. And for that one comment that was saying that, oh, no, this wasn't one comment, it was more than one comment. I apologize for my stupid blunder. That's the LGBTQ plus flag color. It's not the 25th anniversary logo. If it was, you would see it at the beginning of the trailer. I don't know how any of you completely confused that for the 25th anniversary logo just because it has a similar color to the LGBTQ plus. But there you go. If you want to see this tweet, I'll link it down to the description box below so you can see this and many of the bitching and moaning for yourself. And before I go, I just want to say one more thing. Elizabeth is the best attendant. She's an absolute joy. She's funny, and she is way more fleshed out than many of the other attendants. I don't really give a shit about any of them. They're bland and they're boring.